Welcome in. This is the East breakdown in the March Madness tournament. We're going to go through every game. I'm going to kick all the way to the final, the Elite Eight, pick my winner in the region. Just want to say Duke, Alabama. I think one of them loses. I don't think one of them gets there. It's just very, very hard to pick a team that defeats them right now. It's almost impossible on the Duke side. And Alabama, I don't know. Because they all play the same brand of basketball. Wisconsin, BYU, they all play the same brand of basketball. So, which is we're going to put up 100 and you're not going to catch us. So, let's see. Let's go right through it here. Duke versus 16 seed. I will take Duke. Mississippi State, Baylor. This is one I've been going back and forth on. I think this one is almost as coin flippy as it gets. I had Mississippi State for a lot of yesterday. I just flipped to Baylor. I've liked how Baylor has played down the stretch a little more physical, even though Mississippi State's a physical team. I will take the Baylor Bears to defeat Mississippi State. Oregon Liberty. Liberty's a common one I've seen often. Oregon's historically defeats Liberty recently. They played in the one bowl game in college football the other year with Bo Nix as a quarterback, and they absolutely ran them out of the building. I think the Ducks absolutely run them out of the building here. Give me the Ducks. Arizona, Akron. Another popular one for people to be taking Akron here. The line tells me Akron has no chance. This is the biggest favorite in the 4 versus 13 matchup is Arizona versus Akron. The books are respecting Arizona. I'll take Arizona to win this game. VCU, BYU. Here we go. I mean, BYU, they could shoot the three like no other, and they've been very hot recently. Here's the thing. BYU, terrible away from home. One of the worst teams in the country away from home. If they're not shooting the three ball, which they didn't last year in the NCAA tournament, they got ran out of the building by Duquesne. It can very easily happen against VCU, considering VCU is a more experienced team and a better defensive team. This is the 41st best offensive team in the country and the 23rd best defensive in the country. That just misses elite level category of metrics. Like this VCU team is good, and they got to be licking their chops because they see in front of them three teams that play the same. Like we're gonna put up 100, and you're not gonna catch us. I think VCU gets one here, and they start rolling here. I'll take VCU to defeat the BYU Bulldogs. I'm not falling for or the Cougars, whatever they're called. I'm not falling for the BYU team again this year. Wisconsin versus Montana. I will take Wisconsin. I'm just not going to pick a 14 over a 3 in a bracket, but I think could be maybe on the table, but I'll take Wisconsin here. St. Mary's, Vanderbilt. I had Vanderbilt originally, but I think Vanderbilt's just going to be like too big. The moment's just going to be too big for them. And usually it's too big for St. Mary's, but the St. Mary's team now has a couple of appearances here in the NCAA tournament. So I think they're just going to experience and slow the game down, and it's going to ultimately lead them to getting a victory here over Vanderbilt. I'll take St. Mary's to defeat Vanderbilt. Back to the top, Duke versus Baylor. Give me Duke. I just can't see. I don't really like this Baylor team. I don't really like Mississippi State either. I just can't see either of them defeating Duke. And I really want to because who knows how healthy Cooper Flagg is going to be. But I'll take the Duke Blue Devils. Oregon versus Arizona. These are two teams that like can come out and play flat as hell and be terrible and lose this game, lose the game for themselves. Or these are two teams that can come out and be amazing, right? That's a little scary. When I look at the consistency, I lean Oregon just a little bit more at the moment because I think Caleb Love could shoot Arizona out of any game. I'll take the Oregon Ducks in the 5-4 upset. I am not confident at all in that one. I think that could go either way, but I'll take Oregon. VCU versus Wisconsin. I don't think Wisconsin's really that good, personally. And I've seen this story so many times with Big Ten runner-ups, even Wisconsin teams, where they play really well in the Big Ten. They look great. Everyone's so hyped for them, and then they go to the NCAA tournament and they look like a different team, or they can't hit shots. And it's like, what just happened? It reminds me of Ohio State when they lost to Oral Roberts. They looked great in the Big Ten championship, couldn't hit shots, didn't look like the same team, and lost to Oral Roberts. I think this could happen here. I'll take VCU in the upset against Wisconsin. I also think they match up just very well against Wisconsin because it's the same brand of basketball that BYU plays. I'll take VCU in the upset. St. Mary's versus Bama. Man, this one is crazy to me because St. Mary's slows the ball down tremendously and Alabama wants to run. This is a matchup nightmare for both teams in this game, which makes it potentially a very entertaining game. And part of me so badly wants to take St. Mary's here to defeat Alabama, like so badly. Like I think Alabama gets upset. I just don't know who it's to. And I don't have the balls to take this in any bracket pool. So I will take because I'm fading Alabama everywhere. And I don't have any tickets on Alabama. They're one of the only teams I don't have a national championship ticket on. So just in case, I have to take Bama in this game. But if you take St. Mary's, I don't hate it. I kind of like it, but I'll take Bama for the sake of my bracket. Duke, Oregon. Again, I want to pick the team to beat Duke, but I just can't see in any world Oregon beats Duke. I can't see in any world where Arizona beats Duke. I'll take Duke to the Elite Eight. It's weird to me because I don't like it, but I hate how good of a path they got. And they get to play on Friday, Saturday, let Cooper Flag rest. It's ridiculous. Alabama VCU. I want to take VCU here. I really do. I just can't because they could lose their first round game and then I lose all these points right in the bracket pool. I'd rather lose the points with Bama because someone probably has them Final Four, someone probably has them national championship, someone probably has them runner up, someone probably has them winning it all. So I'd rather Alabama lose than I lose the points with Alabama than lose the points with VCU. So this is where my VCU run will end. Although I'd probably rather them win this game. This is how you play smart in the bracket pools. I'll take Bama to defeat the VCU Rams. But I think VCU's live. They get through BYU, they get through Wisconsin, they can 100% defeat an Alabama team. Duke, Alabama. If this is the matchup, I like Duke. I don't like this Bama team right now, and I think they could be banged up. Sears might not be 100%. Grant Nelson might not be 100%. That's scary. That's scary, and I know Duke might not be 100% either, which is scary for them. But ultimately, I'm going to take the better team, and I think that's the Duke Blue Devils. Give me the Duke Blue Devils to win the East. My name's Joshua. So if you like college basketball, if you like college sports, you like sports betting, I promise this is the channel for you. Click the subscribe button somewhere down here. Watch these videos that YouTube recommends. And watch this playlist. That has all my March Madness videos. My name's Joshua C. Thank you.